Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Oh No, It's Not Peaceful. So we are now on episode 18, and I really want to build an iron farm. And with all that iron, I will move, and I'll actually finally finish off my smelting station. And yeah, I want to build a couple of other farms. I want to build a mob farm, and I really want to build a bee farm as well. So big shout out to Oink Oink for their iron farm tutorial that I will build in this world. So I've noticed that iron farms have changed over the years, and so I have never built this iron farm before. So yeah, I'm really curious to see how well it works. And yeah, I actually had a bit of fun when I was collecting the flint for the fletching tables. So I got a whole heap of gravel, and then I was trying to build height, and I only made it to Y level 272, but I had a lot of fun. So I'm going to build the iron farm in my main base, and yeah, I'm going to use the villagers that I took on holiday. Well, we all know that I just kidnapped them and then locked them up in the lakeside resort. But anyway, I am going to use those villagers and populate them for the iron farm. So I'm just going to dig out here because I do want the iron farm to be quite central in my main base, and that is so when I start building my main base that iron golems will continuously spawn and I'll get a lot of iron. Well, fingers crossed that I will get a lot of iron. Okay, so I've made a really nice pit. I've dug it all out, and I just need to put the beds in. Okay, beds are in, and now I just need to put in the fletching tables and and then somehow bring in the villagers. So I'm going to release the villagers from their captivity and drag them into the iron farm. And it's very, very convenient that they're already in boats because all I need to do is just drag them in. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, I wasn't expecting that. All right, let's see if I can safely get this one in as well. And oh wow, great landing. That's fantastic. Okay, so I just need to give them a heap of food so they populate. I am so close. I just need another 8 villagers. Okay, so I have all my villagers and wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, I already have iron golem spawning. I do need to get my collection system finished. So all I need to do now is add the lava and see if it works. Okay, sorry, iron golem. I do need your iron and you are my test subject, and does it work? Yes, it works. Okay. So I have been AFK for about 25 Minecraft days now, and I just wonder how much iron I have now collected. And just before I went AFK, I did glass the villagers in just so I can make sure that they're okay. And then around the villagers, I did put a lot of carpet down just so I don't get any hostile mobs spawning in. And I also made a few little friends. So I just had a peek and I got a lot of iron. I actually put them into blocks and let me show you. Wow, look at all my iron. I can't believe it. This farm works really, really well. I am so thrilled. And yeah, the puppies that I've been getting, I have been actually trying to bone meal them manually, and yeah, that was taking a bit of time. So let's see if I can just set up a temporary automatic system, and hopefully that'll be a lot quicker. Okay, let's pop in the chest and the hopper. Okay, does it work? Yes, it works beautifully. That is fantastic. Okay, so I'm on to the really fun part. I am going to completely demolish this smelting station. And yeah, I have taken a lot of iron with me so I can finally make a whole heap of hoppers. And yeah, I do also want to take down the cobblestone wall in front of me and push out this area. I'm also going to replace all the flooring with smooth stone, and in this area I want to put some stairs and then put some doors up here so that I can get out into the garden. And I'm also going to increase the lava farm, just so, yeah, I have fuel for the smelting station. Okay, so my lava farm has been expanded and the smelting station is in. Well, very simple smelting station, but it is in. Now I just need more dripstone. Hello, Mr. Wandering Trader, do you have dripstone? Yes, you do. Oh, that is fantastic. So I am ready now to actually build a mob farm. Well, first I have to actually flatten all of this land to Y level 63 and then I can start building. But I have never made such a large farm before, and yeah, that is because I am only used to playing in a peaceful mode. So yeah, I am super excited about doing this farm. Now I am going to follow Hex Gaming's mob farm tutorial. So yeah, big shout out to Hex Gaming. I will put a link in the description below. Wow, the land is now flat. I can't believe it. And yeah, I guess it's all ready just to put in the mob farm. But where exactly am I going to put it? I'm not sure. I'm thinking maybe around here would probably be a really good spot. Yeah, all right. Well, I might make this into a bit of a time lapse and yeah, let's see how I go. I am so happy with how this farm turned out. So I did do a fair few extra things, and yeah, I also made myself a workstation area. So any wooden tools or weapons I use for fuel to smelt any gold or iron armor. And I also made myself an automatic storage system. I did have so much loot dropping that, yeah, it just made sense. And yeah, I had too much in my overflow. So when we go up here, I absolutely love this trident killer. I don't know whose design that is. If someone could please comment and let me know, just so I can actually thank them. And yeah, I do have about 3 tridents in there that I collected from my trident farm. You can only really see 1 in there, but it is such a good system. So I haven't made this farm as efficient as what Hex Gaming made it. So I do have really good mobs spawning during the day, but not so much at night time. So I do need to spawn proof the area, especially since I put sort of the water system on the ground. So yeah, I need to fix that. But yeah, this mob farm is absolutely excellent. So I've hidden the automatic storage system just to make this area look a bit nicer, and any sort of single items like, you know, your weapons and armor do go into the overflow chest just over there. And yeah, I really love this space. So I did sort of make a walkway through here. So this does lead up into the other farms, the cactus farm, bamboo, and the sugarcane farm. So I want to start on my automatic honey farm, and yeah, I have quite a few beehives all around the village. So I just want to say a big shout out to Trillums. I am going to be following their tutorial. Now their tutorial is designed for Java Edition, but I do like how simple their farm actually is. So I'm going to see if I can actually adjust it for Bedrock Edition, which is what I am on. Okay, well, I think I'm just going to get to it, and yeah, let's see how I go. Well, I think you might be a little bit lost. This is not the Nether. And yeah, I suspect that my pig, I had 2 pigs in here. Obviously one of them died, and yeah, obviously one got struck by lightning. And yep. The golems are fretting over this zombie piglin, but I'm not actually going to do anything about it. I'm happy for the zombie piglin to be cooped up in here, and yep, maybe it'll just despawn. Okay, so I've already cleared out an area for the bee farm. I do want to put it in this corner, and yeah, hopefully I will have enough room to do that. Yeah, I would like to put more farms, I guess, in this corner or in this area, and yeah, I do want to sort of build it into the wall like I did with the sugarcane, the cactus, and the, what was the last one? The bamboo farm. That's right. Okay, so yeah, let's start putting in my chests. And yeah, and then I will start putting in the hoppers. And yeah, I guess I'll just lay the stones down and then my redstone system. Okay, so I'm putting comparators down. Now, I'm not an expert in redstone, but I would really love to know how this actually works. But my understanding is that the comparators are actually going into the beehives. And so I'm just wondering if it's like a binary system or a true and false system. You know, in binary, 0 is like off and then 1 is on. I guess very similar to your on and off switches, where you switch it to 0 for off and then you switch it to 1 to turn it on. So I'm thinking that maybe the comparators look for whether the beehives actually have any honey in it, because it really is just a like a true and false sort of situation, or an on and off situation. I'm just wondering if the comparators check, you know, in its normal state, when there should be like a 0 honey in the beehives, and then once it recognizes that there is something in the beehive, then it powers the dispensers. Is that how it works? I'm not sure, but yeah, definitely please comment below to help me out here to understand how this redstone works. It's a black cat. I have never seen a black cat in all the years that I have been playing Minecraft. And, wow, oh, well, I guess I've been playing in peaceful mode. And are black cats, I mean, do they only spawn around witches? Is that how it works? I don't know, but I am so excited. Can I befriend you? Yes, I can. Oh, I am so thrilled. That is so exciting. I cannot believe I have a black cat. And you are so cute. My goodness, have another piece of salmon. Oh, there you go. Oh, and it's purring. You are just so cute. Okay, so I am almost finished this automatic honey farm or bee farm, and yeah, I'll just pop in a door, and then I guess I can put in the beehives. Now, this is a automatic honey farm by Trillums. It is specifically for Java Edition, so I suspect I will probably have some compatibility issues with this farm. And yeah, I am just hoping to modify it. Okay, it is almost done. Let me get out of here without any of the bees escaping. Okay, that was lucky. Right. Okay, yeah, I think I need to remove all of that honey from the beehives. All right, maybe I'll first put in all the glass bottles. So I have been alternating also between glass bottles and the shears. Now, I've just popped in one set of bottles. Hopefully that's okay. And yeah, one set of shears, which should be fine. Let's have a look if I've got anything so far. No. And that is definitely because the beehives are full. So I need to empty them. It's nighttime, so it's probably a really good time to do that. Okay, oh no! Oh no, it stung me. How does that work? It stung me through the door. Okay, I'll try again, and I'll move away from the door. Okay, yep, okay, that worked much better. Okay, so it's getting light now, and the bees are about to come out. Maybe I will leave the last one for later. I am back at the automatic honey farm, and it's actually not collecting the honey bottles. So yeah, and the honeycomb sometimes pops up the top, and also yeah, despawns down the bottom as well. So if we go and have a look at the back, we will just see that there are only 6 honey bottles, and they are the 6 honey bottles that I actually collected when I was emptying out the beehives. But I have a lot of honeycomb, which is fantastic. So yeah, so I do need to modify this farm for Bedrock Edition. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do that at the moment, but yeah, for honeycomb, it works very well. Right, so I have honey bottles in here. I did not realize that. Right, so they're not going into the chest. They're actually just staying in here. All right, well, that's good news. All right, and yep, I can see that there's honeycomb in there. Yep. I think just a little bit of modification and this bee farm will work perfectly. I am so happy with all the farms that I built in this episode. They are really going to help me for my future builds. And also, while I was making those farms, I also did a few side projects, and I didn't get to show you those side projects in this episode. So I will actually show that in the next episode. as well as my automatic chicken farm. Now, I have done chicken farms in the past in my peaceful worlds, and I think it would make a really good addition to this village, as I want to sort of keep this village, having sort of that feel of a, community village. And yeah, I just think the chicken farm will fit in really nicely. All right, well, I just want to say a huge thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and yeah, I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye for now.